Martial Law Productions.
What it do, people? It's Big Yo, represent one half of martial law. And I really just wanted to chime in on what Bolo said about Pro Tools. It's not that I don't disagree with anything he said. I totally agree. But one thing I think is the main issue with Pro Tools being great again is the cost. You know, most of these young guys are not going to go out and buy Pro Tools because of the cost. It's just as simple as that. When they can go get FL Studio for $100 or $150 or a Studio One, and then they get all these virtual instruments and all these sounds and pretty much, you know, all the features that they need to create what they're trying to create. Pro Tools, you know, they have always been, in my book, extremely expensive. I remember when I first started using Pro Tools, it was the M-Box, and you only had 24 tracks. And that was expensive. But now they're making it to where you have to get the extra features, you have to keep paying for it every year. Every year you got to put down $100, $100. So, you know, a lot of these kids don't have money like that. A lot of these guys, you know, they young, they still trying to figure out life. And so they don't have money to just keep throwing into something that lacks features. I think a lot of them, they go to Logic, they run to FL Studio, and they get everything they need for a couple of $100. And even then, I believe like some of these applications, they'll start off putting their stuff out there for free, or you know, put it out there on the black market and, you know, on these torrent sites and, you know, the crack versions. And a lot of these kids, they're gonna go get the crack version. Let's just be honest. Before, you had to buy, if you wanted the real Pro Tools, you had to pay like $10,000 just for the cards, and it was just an outrageous amount of money. So they have always been kind of out of reach of the regular guy. I don't really expect them to be in touch with the regular person because they never have been. They've always been geared toward the higher end studio users. I think if Pro Tools want to last, like Bolo said, he's right. You know, they're gonna have to change the feature set. They're gonna have to change the price. The price is that's key, especially like I said for these young guys. The price is what keeps them on the level that they're on. They charge for everything, and so, you know, just the outrageous amount. It's like greed, you know, and they really need to change their business model. You know, I think the way they do business isn't, they don't really care. You know, I just, you know, and I just think that's just bad business. That's just my 2 cents on it. Let me hear your thoughts.